Hey everybody, we're back for round two where hopefully our deck can maybe do something else, but it's not going to do it with this hand. We've got turn one Elves of Deep Shadow, so we've got 3 mana on turn 3, and it's not going to do very good with that. So we have to mull. Our opponent's mulled as well. Yeah, no, we're going to 5. Yeah, I guess we've got to keep that, don't we? That's downright awful. We may just lose yet again. Ponder off the top, sure thing. Good old cube. And people say sealed is swingy. No, cube is swingy. It's fun though, I do enjoy it. But hey, variance has been kicking me in the butt lately. And I'm only playing with 16 land, and still had that hand that we just saw with all of those. Well, we've got that, so we can go fast bond, drop another land, pay a life for that, and get an Arbor Elf. So we've got 3 mana available at least. And almost out of cards too, so that's cool. That's gonna totally be what we need against a potentially control deck. Gataxian Probe, here you go. Enjoy my 2 lovely cards that I can't cast if I don't hit a land. Eureka probably doesn't fit in my deck. I think Eureka really requires Eldrazi and Progenitus and other insane things. Ancestral Recall. Yeesh, good job. Wall of Blossoms. Yay, I get to draw a card. Forest. Pass the turn, so we can play a Master of the Wild Hunt, assuming he doesn't just counter it. And then maybe start taking over with wolves, but probably not. Brainstorm. Holy jeez, we're just playing Legacy here, aren't we? Tap all untapped wolf creatures you control. Each wolf tapped this way deals damage equal to its power to target creature. Alright, some creature fights my wolves. Got it. Acidic Slime. So I could Eureka and see what he wants to play. Seems like a bad trade, though. But if he's a control deck, he may not have much, but he may already have his win condition, which would be bad. Ugh. Alright, let's go Master of the Wild Hunt. Oops. Tap, tap, tap. Arbor Elf on tap. Tap. Master of the Wild Hunt. Pass the turn. Alright, what kill spell do you have for the Master? Three mana. Well, what's coming my way? Heartbeat of Spring. Whenever a player taps a land for mana, that player adds 1 mana. Okay, sure. Yeah, ramp me up. I'm good with that. Oh, Genesis Wave. So I can get, what, 6, 7 mana? I don't know. I almost feel like playing Acidic Slime and just blowing that up. Just because if he's playing it, it feels like maybe he's got something for it. Maybe I just blow up the Signet. Keep him off green. Yeah, let's Slime. 2, 4, 6. Slime. Counter? I assume he's going to counter it. He has 4 blue mana available. Nope. Alright, let's blow that Signet up. And 2 mana. Actually, on tap, I'd get 3 mana, but still nothing to do with it. So yeah, we'll pass the phase. And we'll swing in for 4. Cool. Got in. Alright, what is his deck doing? He's got 8 blue mana available. Inkwell Leviathan, maybe? That would be bad news. Ew. 4/5 flyer, and he gets to untap all those lands. Sure thing. Taps him again. Maybe we should have blown up the Heartbeat of Spring. I got greedy. Choose artifact, creature, or land. Tap all untapped permanents of the chosen type target player controls or untap. So is he going to untap lands? He's targeting himself, so yeah, he's going to untap lands. He's emptying his hand of stuff here. I have never seen this happen before. Island Walk, 2/2. Whenever it deals combat damage, search the player's library for an artifact card and exile it. So he's going to get my Soul Ring. He's going to Mind's Desire, shuffle his library, exile the top card of your library until end of turn you may play that card. And he gets to storm it. So 4 times. So he can tutor. He can gifts on... Wow! Alright. He can Force of Will, so that's no big deal. An island. It's ridiculous. I don't want to have to sort piles. I don't like sorting piles. Sorting piles is annoying. This is ridiculous. Alright, so he's going to Gifts on Given. So he gets 4 cards. And I choose... Oh, it's not piles. Right. So I choose 2 of the cards. And the chosen cards go into the graveyard. The rest go into his hand. Ridiculous. Wonder what he's going to get. Does he have Eldrazi? Well, I guess he can't really cast them, can he? I mean, he's got a lot of mana, but it's not... You know, it's not 15 mana. Yeah, he's thinking about his choice, though. And we haven't seen any green, so maybe the green really is just for the Heartbeat. In which case, we should have blown up the Heartbeat. Good to know for the next game. Good to know for the next game. Well, I'm going to pause while he figures out what he wants to show me. There we go. My opponent has chosen Brain Freeze. Target player puts the top 3 cards of his or her library into his or her graveyard. So he's going to try to mill me, basically, through Storm. Frantic Search, draw 2 cards, then discard 2 cards, on tap up to 3 lands. Or a Remand and a Scalding Tarn. You're not going to have Brain Freeze, and you're not going to have Frantic Search. You can have your Remand. So he's got a Remand, a Scalding Tarn, something and something. 4 mana, a free Mystical Tutor. Am I just dead? Like, am I just dead, maybe? So storm count of 5 on Brain Freeze in case he like Snapcasters or something. That would be 15 cards. That's half my deck. Mono blue Storm Mill. That's interesting. Scalding Tarn. Yay. Shuffles his library. Goes and gets an island. A mountain. He doesn't get a volcanic island because I have that in my sideboard. Goes and gets a Blood Crypt. Pays for it. Oh, am I going to get grape shotted? Mystical Tutoring for an instant or sorcery. Note to self, blow up Heartbeat of Spring. If we live to the next turn, I assume we're going to Genesis Wave for 5, hope to hit a Planeswalker, blow up the Heartbeat, if it's Fraley's at least. Regrowth. Okay, so he's going to bring back the Brain, whatchamacallit? Brain Freeze, which is at a storm count of 6. Still doesn't mill me out. He's going to Wheel of Fortune. Alright. Alright. So he's got... Oh, does Regrowth go on top of the library? Yeah, so Regrowth is on top of the library. He's drawn Regrowth. He doesn't have the green for it, so he can't pull anything back, actually. So is he just going to lose his storm count? Pentad Prism. Okay. So he can Regrowth, but he's missing a mana for Brain Freeze still. Alright, we survived Storm, I think. So what can we do here? Well, we can go and get Woodfall Primus, unless it's in our graveyard. Is it in our graveyard? No. We can go and get Woodfall Primus with Natural Order, blow up the Heartbeat. Maybe start to get back in this. Terastodon's down here. We've got Song of Dryads. Well, I think maybe we tap our mana. So we have 8 mana. Soul Ring, 7, 9. So we have 9 mana. 4. Yeah. Let's do that. Alright, let's just start using our mana up. Alright, we're going to Natural Order and blow up the Wall of Blossoms to go and get Woodfall Primus. I'm pretty sure I clicked Wall of Blossoms. I don't want to get aggressive and click again. There we go. So yeah, Woodfall Primus. Blow up the Heartbeat. Oh, he does have Regrowth in hand, doesn't he? Use one of those mana to get a Soul Ring. Put target non-creature permanent on top of its owner's library. Target player shuffles his or her graveyard into its library. Search the library for a creature card, reveal it. Song of Dryad. We could... Actually, Song of Dryad... It still has that ability. I think? Yeah, it still has that ability, I believe. Oops, don't want to pass the turn. I don't know. I don't know what I want, actually. Trastodon, green. 1, 2, 3. So what is this? Just giving him color? Yep. I guess maybe we just play Garrick. Yeah, let's play Garrick. That's not how I want to use that mana. I want to use 1 green for Jiraga. And then Garrick with that mana. Let's kill Thada. Garrick flips. Attack with the Slime. So I don't know. I mean, did we survive? Or are we just still dead next turn somehow? I assume one of his plans is Brain Freeze for the win. He's got Oath of Druids. So all I know is he has Regrowth in hand, so he can bring back any card he wants. So he could bring back that Heartbeat. He could spend a green for regrowth and a green to recast it. That would be green 1, 2. He'd have 2 lands available, though. So he'd have 4 mana. I mean, I feel like we survived, but again, this is Cube, and I'm not 100% familiar with every card and every archetype, so we could, as always, just at any point be dead, which is the fun part of Cube, the tense part of Cube. Hey, we won. My opponent conceded. Cool. So yeah, I assume he was really desperately trying to get it perfectly so that he could bring back Brain Freeze and didn't quite get there. So we won off of some shaky mulligans and mostly our opponent not being able to successfully Storm, which is the downside of Storm, of course. I guess maybe we just go back in. I don't think we really need to sideboard. Well, Croson Grip does have split second, actually. And if he's storming, he probably has the Heartbeat. Or wait, no, split second won't stop Storm. Yeah, no, never mind. Yeah, no, I think we just go back in. Alright, and our starting hand this time around gives us an Elves of Deep Shadow, so we'll have 3 mana on turn 2. It's not the best, but we are against Storm, which I do feel like we're either dead or not dead right now this second from turn 1. So we'll just keep. You know, we could Song of the Dryads something, maybe. Maybe? Alright, Ponder off the top again. I just had to quickly check. I was sure that Song of Dryads did erase abilities, and then as I was commentating, I talked myself into thinking that it didn't erase abilities, but no, it makes it just into literally just a forest with no abilities, regardless of what was typed on the card. So it would have turned off the Patra, whatever the heck that blue thing is called. Alright, so he pondered and didn't shuffle his library. That's bad news for us. So we pass the turn and ask the question, are we dead? Are we dead? Flooded Strand. Okay, so either the Flooded Strand was what he put on top, or he just didn't care anymore about what he had put on top. Okay. Alright, so I'm assuming we're going to be walking into counters. Not. Oh, nope, he's F6'd. Good to know. Not that he probably would have countered Sakura Tribe Elder, but, you know. So we'll sack Sakura Tribe Elder end of his turn. Oath of Druids. So each upkeep, that player chooses target player who controls more creatures than he or she does. First player may reveal cards on the top until he reveals creatures, put it in. Yeah. So he's going to stay pretty low on creatures, basically. I'm going to sack Sakura Tribe Elder. Get a land. Oath of Druids does not apply to me. Ooh, Soul Ring. Green, green, green. A Soul Ring. And let's blow up the Oath of Druids. Unless he Force of Wills. Don't you dare Force of Will. Oh, he's going to Force a Will. Yep. Good job. You get to keep your Oath of Druids. Hopefully he just gets a 1/1, though. We're probably going to have to Song of the Dryads the Oath next turn. Because I can't have that continuing to do that. Yeah. 24 cards revealed. They go in the graveyard? Oof. Harsh. So wait a second. Wait a second. He's got 5 cards. If I Song of the Dryads that. Arrange into piles. How does Factor Fiction work? I make piles and then he picks one to go into hand in the graveyard. So we'll go Island, Island, Kozilek. Okay. Sheevan Reef. Oh, okay. So he didn't choose the Kozilek one because the Kozilek one shuffles his library. I got it. I got it. So this time around, if I end up playing a creature, he's going to get Kozilek off the top. I see how things work. So we can't really afford him having a Kozilek down now, can we? Now can we? So we can drop Nissa. Unless he counters Nissa. Which is entirely probable, actually. Oh, no, he doesn't. We can on-tap 4 forests. That one, that one, that one, and that one. And then we could Song of Dryads the Oath or the Palinchron. So if we Song of Dryads the Palinchron, then he gets to Oath again. And as long as I'm making things, he continues to get to Oath. I could turn off the Oath, and he's just going to be able to start bashing me. All right. Let's test his luck. Let's test his luck. Strange deck. Oh, countered. Remand. All right, I'll put it back on. And I'll hit him for 1. And then I don't really know what I'm going to do. Oath of Druids. Gets himself a Kozilek. So Annihilator 4. Pretty darn good. I think we're just dead. I guess I could have held the song for the Kozilek, couldn't I? I was thinking it had protection for some reason. But no, that's Emrakul that has that. I'm pretty sure we were just dead a long time ago. Basically, once that Oath came down, really. Yeesh. This deck's just kind of playing with itself, basically. There's the heartbeat. So he's like Storm, Oath, Eldrazi stuff. Alright, so he's going to untap all of his lands. He's going to cast a whole bunch more stuff. Am I dead or am I not? Could you tell me now? Tapping, tapping, tapping. Playing Thada. Sure. Gets to Mind's Desire for storm count of what? 3. Mind's Desire is going to show up in the revealed place. Oh no, it shows up in the exile place. So he can play an island, he can play a Thoughtseize, he can play an Ancestral Recall, and he can play a Brain Freeze for free. Hurrah. So that's 4, 5, 6. That's 5, 6, 7. That's 21 cards. That's lethal. That's lethal. Good game. That's unfortunate. He stormed us out with an Eldrazi on the board. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing we can really do against this, I don't think. We just essentially have to not let him do that. And by let him, I mean we have to hope he doesn't do that. There's not too much else that we can do. We just have to get a quick starting hand and, yeah, hope, basically. But that's how it is playing against Storm. We're going to play first. Yeah, that's not keepable at all. That's unfortunate. Arbor Elf into wall. We have to. We have to. But we may just be dead. We may just be dead. Drops a Strand, sure thing. Jiraga. We need to go with the wall and hope for a land, unfortunately. Do we get a land? We get a land. So we get Jiraga down too. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. If we hit a land, we get actually Natural Order right on into Woodfall Primus. And he's not leaving up counter mana. Oath of Druids. Yay. That's just super. Hey, hey, we get to blow it up. We get to blow it up. We get to blow it up. Tap, 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 tap. Tap, Natural Order. Sack the wall. Go and get a Woodfall Primus. Blow up the Oath. Got there. Get in for one. Alright, step 1 to his deck running us over is done. But what about step 2, 3, 4 through 79? Pentad Prism, sure thing. Alright, I guess I'll get in for 6. He is F6'd. He has F6'd. He has F6'd. So, if I put 2 mana into her, 1, 2, then I have 1, 2, 3, 4. So I can still cast something and level her up and have more mana for next turn. So yeah, I will just attack for 6 here. Does he have a bounce spell or something? He does not. He takes 6. Alright, so we will level up Jiraga. And then we will tap Jiraga, tap a forest, tap the elf, untap a forest. And then do we want Garruk and a wolf, or do we want Master of the Wild Hunt and a wolf? I mean, they both make a wolf a turn. Garruk's other 0 is basically useless against his deck. Master of the Wild Hunt is an extra 3. So I think we'll go with Master of the Wild Hunt. And pass the turn. So we're actually 1 point of damage away from lethal at the moment. I feel like we're very likely to get hit with an upheaval or something, although I don't think we saw it at all. What's gonna hit us? Frantic Search. Draw 2 cards, then discard 2 cards. On tap up to 3 lands. It's going to discard an island and a Blood Crypt. Untap those lands. Alright. I assume he's going for Storm here. It's like a desperate Storm attempt. Almost all his mana tapped. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana. Are we looking at a Mind's Desire for 2? Tamiyo. Alright. That's going to tap down Woodfall now, isn't it? Now, isn't it? Oh, wait, what did he do? Did he just not use Tameo? Oh, no, he drew cards for tapped creatures. Okay. So we can kill Tameo at least. Eureka. We're not going to let him put down permanents. He's got a single mana up. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, we can take him to 1. So close. So close. This only hits creatures, I assume. Yeah, because it's fight, basically. Yeah, I mean, we can't really let Tameo live, so Master has to attack Tameo. Attack Swansong. Let's get in with Arbor Elf as well. Down to 5. So we will drop Garrick, I suppose, and make a wolf. Make a wolf. Pass the turn. So he either storms out or we win, I believe. And it could go either way. So one downside of playing against Storm is you never really know if you're just dead. And even your opponent doesn't know if you're dead. It's not like they're hiding it from you. They have to hope they draw everything perfectly. But we are representing a lot of damage here. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 damage coming through. He's got 5 mana available. So even if he heartbeated, he would have 4 mana available. Probably not enough to untap whatever he wanted. Actually, that would be enough for a turnabout, is it? I think that was a 4-drop. Untap his lands, and then he'd have 8 mana available. Cast the flying thing, have another 8 mana available. Yeah, he'd have to hope, but it's really his only out. So I suppose while he thinks through his plays, I'll pause because it could be a bit of time here. On pause update number 1, our opponent has played a forest and tapped an island. Took a look at my hand, sees a Eureka and a Sakura Tribe Elder. Draws himself a card. Gets himself a storm count of 1. Let's see if it was a good card that he got. He's going to ponder. So he's going to put some cards back on top, and is he going to shuffle? Storm count of 2. Top, 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 and does shuffle, so he's going to blind draw off the top. Storm count of 3, brainstorm. He's digging. He is a digging. Storm count of 3, 4 mana. He could still turn about. I'd kind of like to try out a deck like this sometime, but I'm not confident in my sequencing, and I'd also have no idea how to draft it. I don't even know, what do you take to go into this? I'm curious what pack 1 pick 1 is like for a deck that ends up looking like this. All right, come on, storm count of 4. Storm count of 4, regrowth, targeting Ponder. Ponder, storm count of 5 with a single mana left. And he shuffles, so he's blind drawing with a single mana. I feel like we probably have this. I can't imagine there's a 1-drop that storms me out or on-taps all of his lands. And our opponent disconnected. That is not good form. It's clear he just lost the game. It's clear he's annoyed. He's going to make me wait the 3 minutes, which means he's going to get reported and probably banned for a couple of days. Don't do that. If you get angry, concede. Don't make the timer run out. So I'm going to pause this, wait for the time to run out. That was far too coincidental for a bug or anything like that. So I'll see you guys once he's timed out and I file a report. And here we go. We're down to the last few seconds, so we're going to win this match. Our opponent just never came back, so it clearly wasn't a bug or a random disconnect or anything like that. He was just mad and rage quit, and that is against Wizards' terms of services. If you disconnect in order to force your opponent to just sit there and wait for the game to end, you can and will get banned for, I believe, 2 or 3 days is what I've been hearing. So don't do it. Don't do it, and if somebody does it to you, report it. It's bad behavior. It's not behavior we want on Magic Online. People need to be adults and, treat people with respect. So we won. Yeah, it was an interesting deck. Guy ended up being a little bit of a jerk. That's unfortunate. But yeah, I'll see you guys for round 3 where we'll see what we can continue doing, maybe against a fair deck or a slightly more fair deck. But I'll see you guys for round 3.